But wait, a verdict wasn't reached in yesterday's trial. Which is why we examined the incident at the police department today. But there's only one reason the defendant wasn't convicted yesterday. Because yet remained a mystery of a simultaneous murder at the police department. Seems to me the bud's got to draw on you, partner. All the mysteries of the police department have been resolved, no doubt about it. The sole murder took place at the prosecutor's office. The only suspect was Lana Skye, and the testimony of Miss Angel Starr is completely incontestable. If you have a response, make it a single word or less. Oh, I know exactly what this response. Oh. I was like, I know exactly what this response is, and he says, I was thinking, objection. I rest my case. Seems the trial's reached its conclusion. There's no room for doubt. Well done, Mr. Wright. Thanks to you, I didn't need to waste my time disproving all the alleged murder at the police department. There's no doubt what I proved today is true. The apparent murder and security camera tape really was fake. But I didn't realize that I would end up proving Lana guilty. Now then, the time for verdicts arrived. This court finds the defendant. Hold it. I am now objecting my own thing. Your Honor, wait. Emma? Defense is an objection. A scientific objection. Right? What do you mean, right? Mr. Wright. Are you this girl's guardian? Your Honor? Oh, in a sense. Please, Your Honor, all I'm asking is for a minute of your time. Please hear me out. Mr. Radcliffe, please? I don't want to leave any loose ends. Do you want a minute? I'll give you free. How kind. I was kind of in shock. I mean, finding out the SL9 incident referred to the Joe Dark killings. Now that she mentions it. The names of both Skye sisters were not file. That's when I figured it out. I knew what Officer Marshall was trying to do that day. So I knew his fingerprints had nothing to do with the crime. That left only one thing. The other handprint. You mean the traces of blood found in Detective Gumshoe's locker? But no fingerprints were found in it, right? No, but I figured if I examined it scientifically, I'd be able to find a clue. I can't word it. So I ran over there and looked at it again. So did you find something? No. Huh? Sorry, I guess I'm not that much of a scientific investigator after all. Is that all? Please don't be mad. I was a high school student. And I'm just an attorney. Mr. Wright, those traces of blood were the only clue we have. We can't find something wrong with them. Please, Mr. Wright, you're a professional. If anyone can save Lana, it's you. Me? Oh boy. Time's up. Now then, Mr. Wright. Regarding the incident in the police department, any reasonable... I've just realised the problem with it. It appears the defence is troubled by some of the blood mark. Looking at the floor plans, a handprint was discovered around here. Is there a problem with this? I've just realised there is a problem. I'm sorry I can't be more use. But still, if you can't find anything wrong with that blood mark, Lana will be... Please answer my question, Mr. Wright. We don't have all day. Yes, Your Honour. Okay, I figured it out. Could there be something missing? There is a problem. His handprint left at the crime scene clearly shows a contradiction. The only thing it seems to clear is that you're grasping, Mr. Wright. You'll be staring pretty intently at those floor plans. Tell me, is there a problem with them? Yes, this is strange. Take a good look at these floor plans. Something is missing. Missing? You mean something has been drawn out on there? Yes, something that when drawn will completely change the meaning of the blood mark. That's private offences and simply trying to buy time. Very well, Miss Wright. All this evidence here. There's got to be something I can use. Question is, what time can prove something was missing in floor plans? It's a blue badger. What about this piece of plywood? The blue badger, mascot of the police force, defender of truth, guardian of proof. Explain yourself, Mr. Wright. Please look at the floor plans of the crime scene. The blue badger is not here. So what happens when we put him in? This is where he was dancing at the time of the crime. Well, what? That's right. As long as the blue badger is dancing here, it would be impossible to place a handprint in the spawn locker. Ooh. See, now everything changes, doesn't it? One bit of evidence always changes everything. That's how it goes in things, right? So that means, what exactly does that mean? It means it can't be done. What are you saying? Blood traces were undeniably found in the locker. Don't look at me, I didn't put it there. That's right, think it pretty scientifically. Emma. On that afternoon, Officer Meekin's the one who brought the blue badger to the evidence room, right? And after you put it down, it would be impossible to leave a handprint in that locker. So that must mean this blood mark was left there before the blue badger was brought in. One moment, I will not allow some far-fetched balderdash in my courtroom. It may seem far-fetched, Your Honour, but it's the only possible explanation. On February 21st, on the police department's evidence room, and blood was spilled not once, but twice. But how? One time it was captured in this tape, taken by the security camera. Officer Meekins cut his hand from the trivial amount of blood fell. The problem is, the other time. Some bled prior to the struggle shown in the tape. It would have to have been Detective Goodman when he was really murdered. That's ridiculous! I refuse to accept your said claim. The murder portrayed in the security tape has been proven to be a fake. However, it doesn't explain the blood mark found in the locker. So then, assuming this murder you purport really happened, when did it take place? I demand you show evidence that proves when it occurred. When did the first incident occur? Summarize your defense claims that prior to Officer Meekins being cut by Jake Marshall, who's only one problem I've got of this is some of it I don't believe wasn't brought up. How did Meekins not see the blood handprint whenever he put the blue badger over it? Nah. Another incident took place in Adam's room. That's right, the blood mark in the locker proves it. But tell us, when did this first incident occur? As Mr. Adams said, proof must be presented. Proof that shows when the murder took place. There's only one piece of evidence that can show that. Now, will the defense please present its evidence? Let me have a look here. Okay, so when was brought? It was okay. It doesn't say anything about that. Got no idea. I'm really confused here. Let me think this through. Is it this? I'm an idiot, aren't I? I've just had a realization here. There's one obvious thing. What she makes you realize when something happens in the evidence room, and it's not that. Where is it? Where is? Ah, here it is. Well, surely it would have been whenever. I don't know. I'm just gonna go for it. I'm not sure. If the crime took place inside the evidence room, then the killer would have had to enter it. In order to do so, an ID card would have to been required. An ID card? Oh, the ID card record. Officer Meekins brought the blue badger panel into the evidence room at, let's see, 4:50. The crime took place before our time, then it would have been 440. Ah. Miles Edgeworth. Just what have you done? I never would have figured you had the nerve, boy. Drop the act, witness. It doesn't take a lot of thought to figure out that it couldn't have been me. I ain't getting it, innit? I'm afraid I don't understand either. It's clear from the luminol test that the blood is here. However, when the second crime took place, both Officer Meekins and Officer Marshall failed to notice the blood. That means the blood from the first crime was wiped away by the real murderer. But it would have to be just 10. I would just have 10 minutes to murder the victim, carry his body away, and clean up the blood. Unfortunately, that's physically impossible. That would mean the crime would take place before Mr. Edgeworth entered the evidence room. Let's look at the chart again. There's only one other card remaining. 77777777. Talk about a lucky number. I can't do this in voice anymore for some reason. But wait, that doesn't make sense. How could Detective Goodman have entered the evidence room? Since there's no record of his card being used beforehand, he must have entered along with a real murder. That's the only plausible explanation. My throat is killing me, sorry. But 777777. Mr. Edgeworth, please look into this ASAP. Find out his ID number 777777. That's one too many sevens, Your Honor. Unfortunately, I'm unable to look up the owner of that ID card. At least at present. What? Explain yourself, son. The ID number 77777 belongs to someone with a rank of captain or higher. Somebody who's so-called executive officer. We don't have the authority to acquire such a person's identity. But that's ridiculous. Just how? I'm not finished talking, Mr. Wright. There's one situation where we can be granted such authority. An official charge is filed against the executive accepted. An official charge? You're all alike, aren't you? Your cover-ups and your forgeries. This is how the prosecutor's operates. I take pride in my work, Officer Marshall. I would appreciate if you keep your slander to yourself. Slander, is it? Okay, let me ask you a question. Yes? No, not you. To her, the defense is sitting over there. Like your own little executive, Lana. Don't be stupid, she's been charged with murder. Of course we've looked up her ID number. And it's not 77777777. Don't play me for a fool, partner. That's not what you ask. All I want to know is one thing. About that incident. The SO9 incident? Answer me this, Chief Prosecutor. In that trial 2 years ago, did you really use only legitimate evidence? Do you need a witness to repeat his question, Chief Prosecutor? I heard him fine, Mr. Edgeworth. 2 years ago, I was in charge of prosecution for our trial. At the time we felt the powerlessness of the law. At least I did. Lana. I became a prosecutor in order to suppress crime of the law. Before I realized that we were the ones being suppressed by the law. Defend, what are you just saying? I'll ask you again, Chief Prosecutor. During that trial 2 years ago, did you really present all the evidence in court? Can you look me as an investigator in that crime in the eye and say you did? Chief Prosecutor, you didn't. I don't have to, Officer Marshall. Why won't you answer him? Drastic crimes require drastic measures. That's the way it is. We did have to, in order for him to get the verdict he deserved. But Lana, even if it involved forging evidence. Ooh. Guilty. See? That's what I'm talking about. No! No! Holy crap, they've went, berserk. Oh, this is my favorite part. Order, 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 order! That's marked because the chaos courtroom cannot be quelled. But conclusion of a trial would have to wait until the following day. Dun dun dun! Okay, so she isn't going to lose her badge over this, but yet Phoenix Wright got entrapped with forged evidence and he lost his badge. Mind even blown. But anyway, thanks guys all for watching. Please rate, comment, and subscribe. And hopefully see you guys all next time where we're going to be continuing on Phoenix Wright is attorney of the final day of investigation, I think. So hopefully see you guys all then. Goodbye.